Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kwakudash. The blondness to the head apostles of Great Millstone at Ruel. And peace and salutations to all the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noising this road abroad all around the world. Through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So I just want to weigh in on this article right here that the brothers in Michigan done did a show. Done put out. And it reads, the headline is that Michigan tackles can't really pronounce that, compulsory microchip implants for employees with new bill. RFID implants for workers are not an issue, but the state wants to get ahead on what could become a huge privacy problem in the future. The state of Michigan has introduced a bill designed to prevent employers from forcing their staff to accept microchip implants. It might seem that the prospect of a company demanding that workers accept a tracking chip under their skin is something more suited to an episode of Black Mirror than our current reality, but the concern that this will become a common scenario in the future workplace is prevalent enough that the Michigan House is aiming to proactively stop such practices from gaining a foothold. But you see, the thing is, this thing is going to become a reality. This acceptance of the RFID microchip is going to become a reality. As a matter of fact, it already is, because companies over there in Wyoming, you already have employers or people that are already accepting already taking this RFID microchip and implanted in and they're being implanted under their skin. So this thing is a reality, but we've been saying for many years now that this thing is going to spread, that all 50 states are going to be required to have not just all 50 states, but the whole world, But the whole world is going to be required to receive that chip, because we're fastly and quickly moving into a cashless society, where right now what's going on the news right now is there being a shortage of coins, like quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. There's being a shortages of those of that kind of money, of change, So this is done purposely because they're quickly pushing for a cashless society, and this is what the elite's agenda is. When Aaron Russo had met Nick Rockefeller, he pretty much leaked to him and spilled the beans pretty much to him that in the end they want everybody chipped, they want everybody microchipped, and that's pursuant to the book of Revelations 13 and 16, the mark of the beast. Because with that chip you cannot buy or sell, and there's been footages of people actually using the chip to actually buy goods, So beyond a shadow of a doubt, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast spoken of in Revelations 13 and 16. So let me just get that real quick. Alright, so this is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bonds, to receive a mark in a right hand or in a forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the number of his name, or the or, or the mark, or the name of the beast, Salakia, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that heareth understand, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores and 6. You know, so this mark of the beast is rapidly on the horizon. You know, because here it is, you have companies requiring their employees to be chipped. And this thing is going to be a reality because nobody wants to touch paper money anymore. Nobody wants to deal with cash anymore. So this thing is going to be a reality. Now, how are they going to push it, or how are they going to make it mandatory? We don't know. But what we do know is that this chip, they will implement this RFID chip real soon in the near future. And they're rapidly pushing for it. You know, with the shortage of these coins not being circulated, you know. People afraid to touch, US dollars because of the risk of catching coronavirus. So this whole coronavirus, was just a gateway for them to to further push their cashless society. This whole coronavirus is just them furthering their agenda, furthering of convincing the people into setting up that, new world order, which is that chip. So this chip is not far away. This chip is just right around the corner. And for you Israelites, that were talking trash, saying that the mark of the beast is an embargo or is Christianity, what do you got to say now? How does that even make sense? Because if you look the word up in Revelations, that word mark, it will come back at the Hebrew there. If you look it up in the Hebrew, the word is karagma, which means an incision. What is the incision? The incision is that chip going into your skin. One. And we've seen demonstrations. We got countless footage. There's countless footage out there of this chip, of people actually getting inserted with this chip. So that whole theory that the mark of the beast is an embargo or Christianity is just complete nonsense. And the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deal with you Israelites for pushing them lies, for pushing false doctrine, because that's false. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honesty, that apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there on the highways and byways.